So you have a partnership going. What are the qualities that you look for in a partner to join you on this journey?
I think having a partner is seriously important. You know, we all have good days and bad days, and fortunately we never had bad days on the same day. Otherwise I don't think we'd be here. We always can pull each other up. We've got completely different strengths, but our value system is completely 100% aligned.
You chose sister to describe the values of the clothing bank. How important is that in the ecosystem of the clothing bank?
So in the clothing bank, we've built an ecosystem where there's really three elements that you need, and that is a safe space where people can heal and grow, relevant skills transfer, so what you're learning in the classroom you're going to put straight into your business the very next day, and a decent income, a real income generation opportunity. So we often focus first on the healing space, so that we have coaching and mentoring and counseling support, but the secret spot is in the sisterhood. It's how people form relationships with each other within the clothing bank. You know, when you go home, not everyone's understanding the journey that you're on, but when you're in class, in your coaching groups, shopping on the floor, you're with your sisters, and that cohesive environment really propels everyone into action and is the glue that keeps the organization together.
So many of the clothing bank women are single mothers, and what they tell us when they join is they felt lonely, they felt alone. They felt like they were carrying the burden of their children's welfare on their shoulders alone. And so many of our women tell us exactly that I thought my situation was bad. But when I heard another woman's story, I actually wanted to help her. And that's where we really form those incredible bonds. We've seen the most beautiful friendships flourish, women supporting other women on their journey. And I think that is one of definitely the reasons for success, that strong bonds are formed, lifetime bonds.
Can you tell us a story about a woman that inspired you and the lessons that you've learned from their stories?
The stories are incredible. They are so inspiring. One woman, her husband passed away within 3 months of her joining the program. Then there was a huge issue with her in-laws, and she got kicked out of the house with 3 young children. She didn't drop off the program. She continued, and she is now running a hugely successful business and impacting her community. I think she works with about 60 women who she's mentoring twice a week. So she's giving back more and more. And that's also what's so inspiring, is how many people come through our program and go out there and give back and share their knowledge, start mentoring small businesses, because they realize there's a few little skills that people need just to get through to that next level.
So I'm particularly thinking of a few women who were major alcoholics, really on a road to nowhere. I think, you know, many of them talked about suicide, and I didn't really care what happened to my life. I just, you know, drank with abandon where I slept. I was abusive to my children because of my own abuse that I was suffering and despair that I was in. And there are particularly 2 women that I can think of that the day they were told that they got into the clothing bank was the last drink that they took. So many of these women made very conscious choices, and as a result of that have changed their lives. We've seen huge amounts of money being made. I mean, that continues to amaze us. We've seen women put their children through university, and the beauty is they are so proud that they paid the fees. We've seen 2 things. We've seen women overcome abusive relationships by walking out and having the financial security to do that and the courage to do that. And then we've seen women reclaim their power in relationships. It's been incredible. I mean, and the journey that women have to walk, they create courageous, you know, beyond anything. It really is amazing.